Well, hello YouTube friends and family. Welcome to Kids Fit and Healthy. Hey, if you guys are looking for Deb's beautiful face, too bad. She's not here today. You got me. My name is Pete. I happen to be married to the beautiful Deb. So hopefully I'll be able to fill some big shoes here today and lead you through a set of exercises. Today I have with me the beautiful Haven. How you doing? Thanks for joining us today. And Ryan. Ryan, what's with the shades?
I'm part of the resistance.
The resistance? Where does he come up with these things? Okay. I figured it out. I was talking to Ryan. What he's talking about is resistance training. Now, what we're going to do is something called resistance training, and that is basically just a fancy way of saying weightlifting. Today, we're going to be introducing you to probably the first segment on Kids Fit and Healthy about weightlifting or resistance training. All right, so what I need you guys to do is to have some sort of weight. Now, here we've got our own weights, really light. Okay, we're talking like 1 to 5 pounds. All right, Haven's going to be using 1 pound weights, and I think Ryan's got 3 pound weights, and I'm just, for the sake of today, I'm just going to be using 5 pound weights. All right, now if you guys don't have weights, then in the description below, we have got a place for you to go. There's a link for you to see some weights that are really inexpensive. All right, however, if you don't have them and you need them today, you can use something like a simple water bottle, or you can even use a can of beans. All right, it doesn't really matter. Just something to increase the resistance in your arms when you're doing some exercises. And so we are going to start off with a warm-up, and it's not going to be super intense. We're going to be starting off with a high knee march, and we'll do that for about 20 seconds for each of these warm-ups, and I'll explain some of these exercises if you don't know what we're doing, but then otherwise just watch us and you'll figure it out pretty quickly, all right? So let's get into the high knee march, all right? Here we go. You guys, you're just slapping your knees as you're bringing your legs up, all right? So it's pretty low key. It's nothing too hard, nothing too crazy. And you guys, we're just beginning. You just wait. All right, all right, so we're gonna get into jogging. All right, we're just gonna do a really slow jog in place. It's not very intense. All right, we're just trying to get your blood circulating just a little bit so that you can get ready to lift some weights. All right, you guys are doing well. You guys keeping up with me? Yeah, good. Hopefully I'll keep up with you guys later on. All right, now let's get into some jumping jacks. You guys know what that is, but you can see what I'm doing here. We're good. All right, let's go. 20 seconds. All right, another 5 seconds or so. And all right, enough of that. Now we'll get into the ice skater. All right, you guys have probably seen this if you've seen our other videos, but if not, just watch us. We kind of look like we're skating, all right? It's a hop, and we're going like this. All right, do that for another 15 seconds or so. All right, good job. If you're keeping up with me at this point, way to go. Way to hang in there. All right, so what we're gonna do for a warm-up right now, we're gonna do that again in just a second. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in a stretch right now, and we're gonna do 3 stretches. All right, so this one is called, well, actually, you know what? Here, you guys move up ahead just a tiny bit. It's called a dynamic chest stretch. By the way, when I use the word dynamic, please understand dynamic means you're moving. Static means you're standing still, all right? So a static stretch would be if I go like this. I'm not moving, right? But here is a dynamic stretch, and that's what we're gonna do right now. It's called a dynamic chest stretch. So here we go, guys. You just arms back and forth. You can cross over, one over the other. And we'll do this for another 10 seconds or so. All right, now we're going to do a dynamic toe touch. So what that means is your feet are about this far apart, so you've got them, you know, whatever, 2 feet apart or so. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend down, and you can go wider if you want, but you're going to bend down and touch your toes and then come back up. You're not going to hold it there, okay? That's a dynamic toe touch, right? So let's do, I'll just count 10 of these, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there you go guys, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and now what we're gonna do is giant arm circles, just to get our shoulders limbered up a bit, because some of our weightlifting is gonna be with our shoulders, all right? So we're gonna do maybe 10 aside. So let's go, here we go. You can go front or back, it doesn't matter. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, what we're gonna do really quick now, we're actually gonna do that warm up one more time. All right, and then we'll get into the weightlifting. Warm-ups are super, super important. That's something that we don't want to compromise on, all right? So the warm-up is going to be as helpful, if not more so, than the actual weightlifting. So let's get in back to the high knee march, all right? So we're going to do that for 20 seconds or so. Here we go. We're almost halfway or so. And another 5 seconds or so. And let's get right into a jog in place for 20 seconds. Here we go. We're somewhere about halfway or so. All right. And good job. All right, so let's do jumping jacks. All right, you guys know how these go. All right, here we go. You guys are doing really well. All right, another 5 seconds or so, guys. All right, let's get into that ice skater. You guys got to move ahead again because I'm going to run into you. All right, we'll do the ice skater and then we'll get right into it. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Another 5 seconds or so. All right. All right, guys, so that was probably the most cardio part of the workout. We're gonna get into our exercises. Now, I know I do a lot of talking, but you guys have to know this, all right? Some of you already know this, some of you don't. If you don't, you do have to know this if you're gonna do weight training. What it is you need to know the difference between reps and sets, okay? Repetitions is, well, reps is a short form for the word repetition. And a repetition is a full range of motion of one activity. So, for example, if I'm working this muscle right here, it's called a bicep. If I had a weight here, this is one repetition. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. See what I mean? It's one full range of motion. So if I were doing, let's say I was doing squats. I'll give you an example of one repetition. That's it. I just did one repetition. Okay, now, what is a set? A set is a group of repetitions all put together. And it can be whatever number you want. Some people do as little as 3 or 4 repetitions in one set. A really good rule of thumb is to have your sets comprise or make up 10 repetitions. So 10 times this equals 1 set. All right, so you have to know that. It might be tough for some of you to figure that out. I don't know, but you have to know that because today we're going to be doing 6 exercises and there's going to be 10 repetitions like this in 1 set. And we're going to be doing 2 sets. All right, so it's pretty simple. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so grab your weights and we're going to start off with the example I was using, which is arm curls. So that's for your biceps. And what I need you to do is to stand straight ahead, turn your wrists forward. Okay, that's important because there's other ways to do this and we will explore those later. But right now, wrists forward. Here we go. We're going to do 10 curls, arm curls. All right, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next thing, we're gonna do a shoulder press. All right, so shoulder press, keep your legs a little bit apart so you got some balance. Weights up here by your shoulders, and we're gonna push over our heads. Don't lock your arms when you get up there. Keep them a little bit bent, but now we're working our shoulders right up here, okay? Here we go, 10 of these. Follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here's a tough one. This is for the front of our shoulders, or shoulders also called delts or deltoids. And this is for the front part of them. This is called a front raise. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do 10 per side, but I'm going to count to 20 because we're going to do each arm individually. So just follow along. You'll see what I mean. Here we go. We're going to raise this forward like this, okay? And then down. And then we're going to do the other side. And so each one is going to be 1, and we're going to go to 20, which is 10 a side. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay guys, if your weight is too heavy, you can make it less, or you can even get rid of it if you need to. I suspect some of you will probably need a heavier weight. You can adjust that later, but this is just an introduction today, so just follow along and you will be benefited, I guarantee it. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is a lunge. Right, a lot of you know what that is, but here I'll do it kind of from the side so you can see. These are gonna be straight down by your sides, and you're going to step forward, pretty big step, and go down like this. Don't bend your knee any more than about 90 degrees, okay? This is what you do not want to do, okay? Not want to do this. Okay, that's too far. That'll hurt your knee, and your other knee will smack on the ground, okay? So we're gonna go like this, and back. That's it, okay? We're gonna do that 10 times. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate legs. So it's actually only 5 times each, but that's okay. Let's just count to 10, all right? And use whichever leg you want, however many times you want, up to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, all right, here we've got the only one that we're gonna sit on the ground for. This is a tough one. This next one that we're gonna do is gonna be for your abdominals or your stomach muscles, all right? So try to do this one as best you can. We're gonna sit down, and here's what's gonna happen. If you can, if you're really good, you can put your bring your feet up off the ground, all right? If your stomach isn't that strong, you can cheat a bit, and you can kind of just touch the ground a bit with your heels. So you can bend your knees, touch touch slightly, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, take your weight and go from side to side. Make sure it hurts. Don't just sit like this and go, ha ha, yada yada. Okay, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help at all. You need to do it so that it actually hurts your tummy a little bit. You can feel the pressure. So we're gonna take the weight and go from one side to the other, and each time we go back to the first side, that's one, right? So follow along, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right, stand up. We are on our last exercise for this set. And what this one is called is stiff-legged deadlift. So this one, just keep your feet fairly close together. They can even be touching if you want, but I would put them apart a bit. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna bend down so our body is, well, I'll just show you. Kind of like this, and then come right back up, all right? We're just gonna do that 10 times. So I'll do it a little bit on an angle so you can see my form here, and then we'll be done the first set, all right? Let's do 10 of these, here we go. 1, 2, 3, this is working your lower back, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay guys, you guys have officially finished your first set. Now if you want, you can take a break, you can press pause on the video, whatever you like. We're gonna go right into the second set. So we're just gonna do 2 sets. We're gonna do that one more time and we're done for the day, all right? So you guys, I can just tell you're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off right away with the bicep curl as we started, right? So here we go. Wrists forward. I'm not gonna explain anymore actually. You guys know from the first set. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into the shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Now front raise. Remember there's 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so what we're gonna do now is lunges, and we'll get right into them. We're gonna do 10. You can do 5 on each side or whatever you want, 10 in total. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right into the Russian twist. Not really sure why they call it a Russian twist. Anybody can do it, but here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, stand up. And last one, stiff-legged deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, guys, way to go. Good job, Haven. All right, guys, we are done. Our very first weight training video. It's just an introduction to weight training. It's fairly light weights, and we're gonna keep the weights pretty light for most of our weight training because you're kids, and it can get a little bit dangerous maybe if some of you are getting like really, really heavy weights. It can kind of hurt. You guys are still growing. It's not even good for big people either, but like if the weights are too heavy. So we're gonna keep them low. Guys, I really do appreciate you sticking out through this whole video right to the end. And really, really, if you guys appreciate stuff like this, if you guys want to get the latest workout videos from Kids Fit and Healthy, usually with Deb's beautiful face, sometimes with mine, get notified right away by liking and subscribing to our channel, all right? So what we're going to do, just before we go, we're going to do just a really brief cool down, all right? It's not going to be very long. It's going to be some of the things we did at the beginning, all right? So we're gonna start off with a high knee march just to sort of cool us down a little bit, and just to kind of get us, we want the blood to keep going. We don't want to just lie down and you know, start reading a book at this moment. You kind of just want to cool down, do your thing, all right? And what we're gonna do is a very slow run in place now, or jog in place. Guys, we are thrilled to be able to bring you videos like this, and we hope you're doing it for a long time. And please do let your friends know that that we've got videos that are specifically made for the younger generation, right? All right, guys, you can calm down here, and guys, I look forward to bringing you the next video. I'm usually behind the camera over there. Usually you see Deb, but any way you cut it, you're gonna be exercised. All right, thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you very soon. Take care.